Philosophy Illustrated by Kyle Roberts. Episode 1, The Cave. Originally a story told by Plato. It's a story about a man who was like most people. He knew where he was raised, but that really didn't mean he knew where he was from. Some are probably going to want to tell you about the orphanage. Yeah, the one down on 9th Avenue just past 36th Street. But that isn't going to tell you a whole lot. It isn't going to tell you a whole lot because he was raised a whole lot more by that street than he was by that orphanage. I suppose I should also tell you, because people think they know something by looking at their watch, that it was a time and a place when people lived right atop of one another, but a whole lot just kind of went unnoticed.
Party time! P-A-R-T. Why?
One of those things that went unnoticed was this man's life. At least the start of it. There wasn't anything really exciting to be said about that orphanage. Well, except for the fact that it was on the street with the largest sewer drain on it. That sewer drain was a symbol of the city, at least so the mayor used to tell us. He told us about how it was a symbol of the future, the prosperity to come, building up the infrastructure, those kinds of things. But when the future finally came, the only thing that seemed to do a good business was that orphanage. And one night, they might have 2 or 3 baskets show up on the doorstep. There, just waiting until the door opened in the morning. I suppose maybe I'm being a little hard on the sewer drain. I mean, after all, people stop paying for trash pickup, they leave their trash in the gutter, let the rain come down, and take it to some distant land where it doesn't exist anymore. Our story isn't about infrastructures and sewers per se, but it's about a man. Yeah, that man started on that doorstep like so many other baskets with kids in it. This basket even had a tag attached to it that followed him for the rest of his life. But something was different. Unlike most baskets that were just left on the doorstep, this one got taken. It got taken and placed in the gutter. And as the rain came down, just like the trash, it got washed. Washed to some distant land that didn't exist. Now, I don't know how he survived, how they survived, but they did. There, beneath the surface, in a chamber that was dark, pitch black, in a cave, they survived. The cave.